Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the second episode of Smile Precure. Last episode we began the show meeting up with our main Precure, Hoshizora Miyuki, and she got to meet up with Candy, and they got to pretty much she gave her the Precure powers. That's more or less how it works, and she used them to beat up the big bad wolf in the sky. And she also got to go to her new school. She hasn't really full-on made friends with people just yet. She did her self-introduction, which bit shaky, but overall a success with a little bit of help from Akane. And going forward, yeah, I think she will get lots of friends, especially with the other Precure candidates who were very clear who they were in the classroom. So hopefully we can get to know them better and, yeah, one by one see them become Precures, meet their respective mascot character to help them out with that. So yeah, let's jump on in and see how all that goes. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. That's our girl. That's our Candy. You guys also be sure to click the like button on the video and support me on Patreon if you enjoy what I do. Yeah, Kanbe. Yeah, you're not demanding at all, are you? Did she get anything out of any of that? Or just a one-way street of her helping you? I mean, she doesn't seem to mind, so I guess it's all good, but just thought I'd point it out. I did watch a preview in episode 1. I think Akane is going to be the next one to get her Precure powers. But like I said, I'll avoid watching the previews going forward. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Akane. And she definitely is a crybaby, as you can even tell from that bit. A green-haired girl definitely has that, Onea-chan with several little siblings to take care of energy. Especially with that, Onea-chan Makinasai, whatever it is that Kokoa from Is the Order Rabbit says. Leave it to Onea-chan, basically. Very sure it's the exact same hand-arm motion. the big ball that gets me every time. And of course, Blue Hair Girl has icy powers, as expected of Reika. Okay, we're doing proper introductions with our new friend. I guess it's important to do. Do you eat anything besides candy? Oh, you eat the hairpin, okay. I mean, it does look like a strawberry, but... And there we go. So it literally just summons a big old really big strawberry. I was thinking maybe the size of a grapefruit level of strawberry, but that was quite big. That's right, there's gonna be 4 more. We can have all sorts of friends to battle evil together. Oh, don't hurt yourself, girl. That's probably for the best. I mean, I would be, no offense, but I would be pretty worried to leave it just to you. Q or Sunny? Okay. Q or Sunny? You can compound those 2 words and get cunning. Just saying. Oof. So what all the bad guys say in all the Precure shows, be sure to ask them how that went for them. Oh wait, you can't. Because they're dead. Or defeated, Okay, volleyball. She was like the athletic one, right? do do your best, crybaby. I don't remember your name yet. I'm sorry. You had plenty of time to have a better reaction than that, but I guess it could have been worse. She really gets into it. And smackdown. And meanwhile, Miyuki is just doing her best to participate. Oh, that's candy in the bushes. Of course it is. Yeah, that probably hurt a little bit. And she abused herself last night too, so not sure how much more damage this girl can take. Night to night mode. What? Oh, are you gonna choose any Precure candidates? I thought it was like a predestined sort of thing. Like, I don't think you get to choose. You have to probably explain that first. Yeah, maybe take a chill pill. You know, I actually thought she was gonna land in the water. I guess it's a good thing she didn't. Yeah, I think you're going about this very, very wrong. Yeah, we did not explain much there, did we? A good person that values friendship and never giving up, and she's also got to be pretty. Thus, pretty cure. It's a good argument, actually. You said it. The voice acting of Miyuki is so good. It's yeah. That is, I can't unsee it now. It does kind of look like a sheep. You say crapture? I mean, I think being a precure is a bit more important than volleyball. I mean, if you insist. Oof. Oof, we missed that one. Okay, we're not doing so hot, actually. Is she not feeling well? Which one's... Okay, never mind. They beat me to it. But that one's Yuka. I guess she wants to be a precure after all now, is having doubts about continuing with volleyball. That's my theory. Even though I'm sure it's wrong. I'm sticking to it. Considering she doesn't even really know what a precure is. Well, maybe she's just pushing herself too hard and it's having a negative effect on her health. I don't know. Are those tears or sweat? Because she's not supposed to be the crybaby character. That's the other one. Oh, yes, because she is crying. She definitely wants to, be seen by her classmate. Can you stop hurting yourself for 5 minutes, Miyuki? Seriously? No, it might have just been sweat. Putta. Yeah. You really jumped to conclusions too quickly. Some hand-holding. Hand-holding rejected. So she can smile, so she definitely is fitting to be a Smile Precure. I mean, yeah, but a friend in need is in front of her, so... And she will be a precure, like... I know Candy doesn't know that, but, like... The audience watching knows who's gonna be the precures, like... It's pretty clear. Like, even if you don't watch the opening, it's still clear, but the opening especially makes it clear. So her hair becomes more of an orange color when she transforms, it looks like. Which is interesting. We got a smile and a wink. I feel so privileged. But yeah, let's go. Okay, her spike's looking pretty good. So not sure what the issue was before then. But I know what the issue is now. I mean, there is some logic there, but... just a vandal, really. So he pretty much just summons a moon when he's doing his thing. I guess that makes sense for a wolf. I didn't really think about that, but... it's what he does. I've only seen him twice, but I know him well enough to know that is kind of his thing. That is actually really terrifying visual. We haven't even found the next Precure yet. I mean, we found her, but we haven't made her a Precure yet. It was fine until you got here. Defend. Yeah, definitely not okay. Well, she's way ahead of me, but I was gonna say, yeah, let's transform. Yeah, she, like, powders her nose except the whole body to make clothes appear, as you do. The outfit really wouldn't be the same without the big bow on the front. Yeah, I do actually really like her transformation overall. Just the hand thing is probably what really makes it for me. Oh, a giant volleyball. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but that makes perfect sense. And yeah, it does look like the whole tongue thing is going to be a thing because, yeah, a Kanbe. That's all we ask. And it shoots balls. A ball that shoots balls. And again, how many times does that make it this episode? It's a good thing Precures never give up, because I probably would have given up by now with how many times I smacked the ground if I was her. Also, you're not supposed to kick a volleyball, you're supposed to hit it with your hands. You gotta give her a cheat sheet or something. Yeah, the voice acting I have been pretty impressed with on her range. Like the screaming and grunting, everything she can do on top of the usual cutesiness. Really good stuff. Did we just miss? Man, it is not her day. Yeah, I think we could use some backup from Akane. Or Cure Sunny. Let's try that again. Second time's the charm. we are spent. We are not gonna do this. That's definitely a terrible restriction. Because yeah, sometimes you're gonna miss in life. You can't just... Well, maybe she'll build up stamina over time with the Precure-ness. As we see the tears welling up in the eyes. But yeah, I didn't mean to laugh at you. Gotta keep that smile going even through the tears. Very good, there we go. Go kick that ball. Yeah, because from her perspective, she just took a quick nap and woke up, and this is what's around her. I love her reaction. I don't blame you. A giant ball, her friends dress up as a cosplayer. A talking wolf, 2 legs. The moon suddenly out. Yeah, he's just jealous because he doesn't have friends. I think we're about ready to pull out some Precure. Or take in some Precure, however it works. She's about to Precure it up. And Precure all over his face. That's what I'm trying to say. I like how you can see the scale difference between a real volleyball and him for a second. So you know the true size difference. She should spike that ball. I would be real damn impressed if you could do that without Precure energy. And there's a huge point to it. Defending friends go both ways. A Precure human can. And I think here it comes. So I wonder if Candy's just going to be the only one that we get. Because I know in some of the Precure shows we had it one for each character. I'm pretty sure Doki Doki was like that. But it might just be Candy doing all of them. Which is fine too. Precure. You got it completely backwards. Just, you don't have to copy the Kudu part. Did you get all that? It's more or less what Miyuki said. Now let's see how different her transformation is and how similar it is. Oh my god, that is so cool. Just whipping out the fire. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, it looks so good. I definitely like this better than Miyuki's. No offense, but that was actually really awesome. I absolutely love that. Hot-blooded power. Even rocking those red spats underneath. Yeah, because once I saw the little puffy thing, I was a little bit worried it was going to be really, really similar. But no, it actually was quite different. Which has me excited to see the other ones too, going forward. When did I change outfits? Who undressed me? Outside, no less. Oh, what an amazing front hug. I like the twirl and everything. Her accent is growing on me more and more. And we gotta put a stop to it. I mean, the truth, there's nothing wrong with saying the truth. A giant ball is about to lick you. You might want to get out of the way. Or try to catch it. I don't know what they were going for there. But, oh yeah, she is the strong one, isn't she? Because she holds the giant boulder and the opening, so that actually makes sense. Yeah, she could just tank it, throw it back. Oh, that's so good. Instead of dodging, just grab the ball. Especially because she is a volleyball girl. She should know how to handle a volleyball. Yeah, take that. I would have thrown it at the wolf, personally. Yeah. You don't have to understand, just do it. Very stable looking stance, too. I like that she's basically been demoted to cheerleader for the rest of this fight. Which has to be the case because she needs to have her chance to shine. No pun intended. Just launch it. Remember your training, young one. Sunny fire. Almost sounds like a Pokemon attack. But yeah, fire is definitely her theme. Looks like that ball's been burned. You did a great job your first time. I think you even did a little bit better than Miyuki. I told you you'd become a Precure. And we even got the Cure Decor. I'll try to remember that. Oh yeah, you have no idea. You got 3 more to look forward to, buddy. Hope you enjoy that. And everyone's awake. Can we continue our match now? I think you feed it to Candy. I'm not a sheep, goddammit. Ultra happy. I pretty much have been doing that the whole time. Mostly because you can't get mad at me for being overly familiar because we live in different dimensions. But here we go. Let's grab that hand, because we had a sort of handhold earlier, but now we get the proper friendship established in handhold. And ED? ED. Very nice hip movements in the dance, I must say. Did she just like land on her in that one shot? The dizzy eyes get me every time. Smile Precure. Or Cure Pre, but depending on who you ask. And yeah, that should be just a preview after that, so yeah, that was the second episode of Smile Precure. Definitely another good episode. I knew that we would have, yeah, Akane as our focus this episode, and we definitely got a pretty good feel for her character. I'm pretty sure we already knew about her kind of being athletic from the initial introduction, but we got to see it firsthand with all the volleyball stuff, you know, being the ace and all that, working hard, training, which, you know, apparently the bad guys just look down on such things because, you know, the higher you get up on that, if it doesn't work out, the harder you crash, basically, is more or less what he was trying to say. Which is, you know, there's some truth to that, but, like, you can't use that as a reason to not do it, you know, that's the main difference here. But yeah, Miyuki got the information that, yeah, there's going to be more Precures, and as a result, but I guess she wasn't told too much beyond that because she just goes out to try to recruit new members, and Candy, like, drags her away, tells her, no, it's supposed to be a secret, not just anybody can become a Precure, you know, just getting way ahead of herself, Miyuki was, for sure. But it was funny, so it's all good. And Miyuki just hurt herself a lot this episode. I don't know if this is going to be a theme going forward, but there had to been at least 3 or 4 face plants and other various falling type of stuff. It was a rough episode to be Miyuki. Just leave it at that. And poor Candy kept getting called a sheep. I don't know why that was funny to me, but it was. Just because it actually kind of looks a little bit like a sheep. I mean, I don't think it really looks like any animal, like, truly, but when she said sheep, I'm like, yeah, I can buy that. I don't know. I'm going to go with it being a sheep going forward. But, yeah, as far as Miyuki battling the volleyball, did not go very well, you know, because, well, it kind of had to not go well so we could give, Cure Sunny a chance to do her thing. You know, the need to transform, the need to defend her friend, you know, the need to do all those sort of things. And she did. She transformed. You know, at first she's trying to fight it without transforming, not saying no, she's got the true Precure courage, you know. But you got to see her transform it, man. The transformation sequence, pretty much as soon as I saw fire, like, I could almost feel something lighting up within me, the excitement. I was just like, oh yes, please give me all of this transformation. That's pretty much where my head was at. And it looked great. It was different. It was similar enough to where you could tell it's from the same show, but different enough where, yeah, it really just... It doesn't feel like a copy-paste between all the Precures, so, you know, it really matches her theme and all that, so it was great to see. And then followed up by a very nice hug that I appreciated getting to watch. And then she just, like, bodies the ball and throws it, as expected of our girl that holds the boulder in the opening. It was so good. So, yeah, it looks like strength might be her, like, special, unique power, like, more raw physical strength than the other Precures. Which would be cool if they all did have a bit of a specialty to them. Although she also seems to have a fire theme, and I think Reika, the blue-haired one, has an ice theme. But I'm not sure about the others as far as themes go, if they have one in that respect. But yeah, pretty much all I had to say on the episode. It was a good one, though. Really enjoyed Akane as a character. She's quite fun. I enjoy her accent and all that. She's very passionate, very excited. You know, hot-blooded, I think was said in the subs at some point. But... yeah, poor Miyuki just missing and all that, trying to get it, it just doesn't work. And things just kept going downhill for her, so she got very lucky she found a Precure when she did, because otherwise it would have been a lot more sad of an episode, I tell you that. Because, you know, in shows like this, sometimes it's easy to not think about how bad things could have got if things were slightly different. Because in a show like Precure that's aimed at a bit of a younger demographic, things are never going to get too bad, you know, as far as end result goes, but when you actually deep dive, you can think about, well, if this was just slightly different, it would have been that bad, you know. And this episode was a good example of that. Like, she was spent, she couldn't fight anymore. Like, if we didn't get another Precure in there, we would have gotten a bad end, basically, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, good episode. Looking forward to the next one. And I'm looking forward to see which is our next Precure. I'm not sure who I want it to be next, either Reika or our Crybaby character. I think I prefer one of those two to be the next one. Especially Reika, because that would be nice to contrast a fire and ice one, like back to back. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, good stuff. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon to support what I do. And I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.